I'm not sure how, or when, or why, but this channel has quickly become a ghost and paranormal story channel. And I don't think that I can necessarily say that I love it, because every time we watch one, I'm this much closer to actually believing in ghosts. And I don't think that I want to. But anyway, here are 5 more of the scariest videos on the internet.
On November 22nd of 2021, 2 policemen were called to search a house after the property owner suspected that someone had broken in. Now, the house itself is an Airbnb that the owner occasionally rents out, but the owner was sure that no guests/renters were staying that night. She had dropped by to the house when she saw the front door open. Upon seeing this, she called police to search the house for any intruders. The police arrive and begin to search, but while searching the property, something very strange happens. The events that occurred during the search have left both officers extremely unsettled. All events were captured on a body cam worn by policemen. This is what was caught.
Okay, so far, to me this is very believable. And a lot of these that we watch, they could be very staged. Like oftentimes, these videos are in somebody's house where it's just them, apparently, supposedly. But in this example, and when you get a third party involved and we're using their equipment, their cameras, it does seem like at least this incident as a whole is legit. But let's keep our detective glasses on and see if we can find any holes in this story.
But they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Right.
I'm not an actor, nor do I know anything about acting. I'm gonna just be honest, like it did feel like a little bit acting there. The way, like the delay in responses, the way the voices sounded. It didn't seem like there was much like concern almost. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. The thing is, keep in mind, I don't want to believe. It's not like I want to believe in ghosts, so I will find anything possible to disprove everything that we see today.
Just stay here, man.
But here we go. This is dash cam, or like police cam, body cam footage, which is pretty as legit as it gets, to be honest. I don't know what else I would ask for.
If anyone's here, make yourself known.
Now something must go strangely in here.
Police.
Some lights are on. Bro. Oh my god, that was loud. There shouldn't really be any jump scares in this. This isn't like a jump... Okay, maybe I lied?
Anyone inside?
What was that noise then?
I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs.
Shouldn't they like stay together though? I don't know. It's a weird spot for a TV. Anyway. Whoa. What was that?
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
That door just opened on its own.
Scaredy cat.
Whoa! Check behind the door, bro. The door opened. Check behind it. Whoa! Whoa! Nah, what is that? Okay, that door opens too. If he doesn't check, dude, check behind the door. Behind the door. What is this heebie-jeebity happening? Check behind the door, please. Okay, I think you just did. Oh, bruh. Okay. I have heard before that like ghosts can cause interference with technology and aliens. I've heard that too. So maybe that's what's happening here. I have never seen that before. I will say though that it's possible to do that in editing. I'm not saying it's 100 million % editing, but I would like to see the raw footage, like the raw file of this. I want to see it because this could be edited.
Downstairs clear.
Downstairs clear. Is upstairs clear? Ah! What just happened? Why? That scared the crap out of me. Say something! Tell your partner! Tell your partner something's happening! Say, hey, I need backup!
Upstairs clear.
Yeah! He just said, yeah, it's clear. You're not gonna say anything? Like, you're not even gonna say, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm scared. Like, the doors are opening by themselves. I'm hearing things. Like, you're just gonna not mention any of that. Again, I don't want to be a nitpicker. I don't want to be pointing out every little teeny tiny thing. Be like, oh, this isn't real because this and this and this. But also, at the same time, I feel like any police officer would have said something. Would have called for backup. Would have said, I don't know. Like, that, you know, we should go check it out. Like, come with me. Let's go check it out together. What do I know? I'm just a YouTuber.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Not a
Now,
peep.
something that's odd about this video is that all the closets appear to be empty. Although somewhat strange, the video's description states that the homeowner occasionally rents out the house through Airbnb. So, as to prevent guests/renters from stealing personal items such as clothes, leaving the closets empty is necessary. Now, another thing that viewers point out is that the cops don't bother turning on the lights. This is actually normal though, as taking the time to find the light can spell life or death for the officer. All officers must be ready to confront any danger during a search, meaning that all their attention is solely given to the threat at hand. However, the doors opening by themselves when the officer searches upstairs, and the sudden footsteps heard right behind him are things that viewers can't seem to explain. Whatever it might have been, the homeowner can rest assured that nobody's inside. But depending if she's a believer in the paranormal, living with a ghost, or something else entirely may be equally disturbing.
See, how do you hear footsteps and not relay that to your police partner? I don't like that. That's tripping me out. But that was just the first one. There's a couple more that we're gonna check out. But I want you guys to comment down below any like weird things, anything that susses you out about these videos too. Because I'm only one man. I'm sure I'm missing some things. If you see anything that you're like, that's weird, let me know. Here we go. Number 4.
This next video comes from Sean McAuliffe, who claims to have captured something pretty freaky on camera. Sean says that he's been living in his house for 23 years now, and ever since moving in at the age of 14, he's been seeing things that he can't explain. Initially
that's
thinking
creepy.
that it was just in his head, he didn't worry too much about it, but it wasn't until seeing—
Hold on, that's already what? He thought he was seeing things that were just in his head, so he didn't worry about it? He didn't tell anybody? He didn't say, hey, I'm seeing things? That would make me worry about it even more if I thought I was going crazy. Sorry, anyway, let's continue.
more and more of these strange happenings that he started to think that maybe the stuff he's seen is actually real. While each of these incidents had to be spooky,
Oh, I don't like that.
this one has got to be the freakiest. It's late at night and Sean is away from home when suddenly the camera in his bedroom begins to move around as it seems to be sensing movement from somewhere. A few seconds pass and this is captured.
I just got the chills. Nah, bro. Nah. I have goosebumps. Oh my god. You probably can't tell on camera, but... No. What is that? Nah. No, camera, do not turn back. The only thing I can say is something that I've mentioned in the first video, which is that since there is like no third party involved and this was just recorded at the dude's house, it could have been staged. The dude could have controlled the camera, for example. The dude could have staged some sort of shadow looking creature to go behind the door. It could be staged. To be honest, it didn't look staged. But that does make me a bit more skeptical than when we see things like the first video where the police are involved or maybe a janitor's involved or whatever it might be. This was strange though, I gotta admit.
As the camera points straight ahead, a dark figure can be seen peeking at the camera before slowly showing more of itself. But right before it's able to show some more, the camera points away. When it points back, the figure is no longer seen. It's as though the shadowy figure was intrigued by the camera,
my God,
but was scared away when it suddenly moved on its own.
Ew!
Similar to the figure, Sean is fascinated by whatever this is, but at the same time, terrified by it.
Does he have a
Overall,
dog?
though,
Maybe it's a
he's
dog?
just glad that he caught footage
Okay,
of
that's
this
not a
mysterious
dog.
figure, as he now has proof that something is inside his house. But as always, you be the judge. Is this actual proof of something paranormal, or was something else captured?
If that's real, he moved out, right? Like no human alive would ever remain in that house. If that's real. First thing I'm doing is just leaving. I don't even care if I leave everything in my house. I'll start a whole new life with $0. I'm not stepping foot in that house again. All right, number 3.
On December 2nd of 2022, a family in India began uploading a series of videos documenting strange happenings inside their home. Up until recently, the family hadn't posted these videos out of fear of being shamed by friends and family, as they don't believe in the paranormal. But after experiencing an event so disturbing, they deemed it necessary to share their footage. They reasoned that not sharing their videos would prevent them from getting the help they need. The following video is the first of many, all of which progressively get stranger and stranger. In this first incident, the family's at home when their son notices something very peculiar outside their window. Watch.
So this I actually like a lot. Children, let me explain. I think adults know what they're doing and are way more capable of intentionally filming a video that looks suspicious, that looks like there's a ghost. Like they know what they're doing. When you get children involved though, it's much harder to get them to play the part. It's hard to get them to act like something scary's happening. And so I'm gonna take close note of this child because I think it's easy to tell if they're acting or not. And if he's not acting, that is a pretty good sign that it's real, to be honest. Watch my son. Something catches his attention and scares him. He keeps looking over there. What's over there?
I don't see something.
No, I don't know. What is it, Mama? Where?
It's Jerry, the child's imaginary friend? Bro, what? Go ahead, Poppy.
After taking a second,
Okay, I know kids these days are like brain rotted and scroll and iPad kids and everything. I didn't know that they turned into like monkeys though. Like what happened?
so-called imaginary friend, whose name is Jerry, their son runs over to the couch getting crazy as though he'd seen something pretty horrific. After rushing over to safety,
That kid is awesome.
He points out Jerry to his father, who seems concerned at first, but then later chalks it up to his child's imagination after being unable to see him. Although somewhat strange, the parents don't think much of this and continue with their usual activities.
It is interesting that the parents like just don't seem to care at all. I wonder if this kid has done that a couple of times before. Like, it seems like, I mean, it is his imaginary friend, so the kid must have seen this thing before. And maybe the parents just don't believe him and they're just fed up with him saying that there's like some weird imaginary ghost friend. So I guess I get it, but maybe the parents are about to see him for the first time.
But in the following days,
Oh God, that
things would
scared
only
me.
get stranger. In one incident, the family's having dinner when all of a sudden, a loud knocking sound comes out of nowhere, followed by the smoke detector going off randomly.
Daddy, what's wrong?
It was from there on that more disturbances would occur. But it's the following incident that's by far the strangest. The family plays an audio recording of a prayer through a speaker in the hopes that doing so would cleanse their home of the entity that haunts them. As they play the recording, this happens.
ये मैगेट्स कहाँ से आ रही हैं? What? Maggots, houseflies के जो worms जो आते हैं ना, दो हैं इधर है ना?
Maggots started emerging everywhere. What?
Maggots, not worms. Come and see now. कितना time लगा रही हो?
Watch to the end, you can see my wife starts panicking, and I ask her to control her emotions and we're not to scare the younger son. What, bro? So this Lord's Prayer is summoning maggots? What? Found almost 33 maggots from all parts of the house. No source was found. Oh my god. So these maggots must be like living in the walls. Wait, what happened?
It's a maggot. Why are you scared?
What?
Babes, बच्चा तुमको देख के सीखता है.
May I ask my wife not to show fear, because she would scare her son.
Oddly
But she's a
enough,
phobia of
playing the
worms.
recording has led to the sudden emergence of maggots. But even more strange is that according to the family, they came out of nowhere. To this day, they have yet to come up with an explanation for this odd occurrence. But as if that wasn't baffling enough, 2 nights later,
Oh my
they
God, there's
capture
more.
something beyond strange. It's late at
I mean, maggots are weird, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't really know how to explain that, but I'm not really seeing the connection with, like, ghosts, I guess. Or, like, any extra dimensional being. Maybe the maggots were living in the floor and they really like that song. They just came out to party, bro.
at night when a loud noise outside the bedroom wakes up the parents. Take a look.
Whoa! What is he doing, though? Like, why is he even filming like this? Why doesn't he turn the light on? First thing you do is turn the light on, right?
Without warning, the small chair that's initially seen
What?
against the wall mysteriously slides over to the couch in a swift motion as though someone or something had pushed it. The father understandably runs back into the room, fearing for his safety. Viewers believe that whatever had slid the chair had done so with the intent of causing harm. Although we don't know if the family agrees with this notion, they most certainly agree that this next incident, which occurred a few nights
Bro, there's more! What is up with this house? Nah, we've watched a lot of these before and sometimes there's like 2, 3 clips. There's like 5 things that happen in this house. Oh my god. Also, that was a smooth chair. I don't know who pushed it. It was probably Michael Jackson though. He said, hee hee, as he slid across that room. But what else could possibly happen though? This is crazy.
later is the creepiest of all. This is what they caught.
Almost the same time.
Here's noise outside of room again. Oh, that's his bedroom. He came from his bedroom the first time. Okay. God, that scared me.
The sound of running footsteps are heard running towards the father. As anyone would, the father bolts back into the room in full terror. Just like the previous incidents, this one has left the family completely spooked. They have no clue as to what is haunting them, and neither do most viewers. However, it wasn't until recently that a follow-up video was made by the father commenting on the incidents that have taken place. In this video, the father mentions a certain detail that, according to viewers, could explain why strange things are happening to the family. Take a look.
Okay, so this is like around 5 months ago. We had actually kept a maid over here. I don't want to mention nationality, but she had a very strange behavior, and initially we didn't notice it much, but later on, yeah, it was kind of creepy. She used to prepare food for us, and like you can say, like she used to make breakfast and dinner for her, and I don't know why, but she never used to eat her own cooked food. You know, we used to eat the food, and my son, and we have never seen her eating the food in front of her. And whenever we used to ask her, has she eaten her dinner or something, like she used to say, yeah, I've already eaten it. But we used to check the camera that if she's eaten or not. No, we have never seen her eating food at home. And this is where the maid used to sleep.
So she lived there? They had a maid that lived at their home like 24/7? That's kind of crazy.
You know, through the nanny cam, what we used to see her every night, like 1 to 4 a.m., she used to like just sit down in the middle over here.
No.
And just staring at our bedroom door, which was...
I just got the chills. What?
Kind of insomnia behavior. Just sitting still and watching at our bedroom door.
Bro, that was a witch. Okay, that was not any normal human. That was a possessed lady, witch or something. That is so creepy. We were scared of her. Yeah.
We decided to just lay her off, and after she went, and it was almost for a month. There was no.
Viewers believe that the maid, which the family had laid off, is responsible for the strange occurrences. They believe that in retaliation for being fired, she had placed a curse on the home, which is evident by the dangerous activity encountered by the family. Whether or not that's true, there's no denying that the activity continues to intensify with each new video captured.
I just thought of something though, which might disprove this whole thing. Maybe not disprove, but like, I would have more confidence, I think, if we actually saw the footage of the nanny. They said they have footage. The nanny cam was there the whole time. They have footage of her staying up at 1 to 4 a.m., staring at their bedroom door. They have footage of her cooking food and not eating it. Where is it? I want to see it.
That said, this next video is no exception to this notion.
There's
the family is once again woken up late at night.
Oh my god!
When this is captured.
अजय मत जाओ, मैं तुम्हारे पैर पड़ती हूँ, please.
नहीं कुछ नहीं होता.
Don't go, I will fall on your feet. Is that what she said? Okay, what is this? Show me the nanny cam. I want nanny cam. Something's blurring the footage. What? Okay, where's that banging coming from?
Come here. Okay, I'm not doing this.
Nuh-uh.
It
Nuh-uh.
appears that someone or something
Nuh-uh.
had mimicked the father's voice.
Nuh-uh.
Although pretty terrifying, it's the latest and final incident that has left the family extremely
Oh my
unsettled.
god, goosebumps through my
This
whole
is
body.
what was captured.
Nuh-uh. There's more! Bro, burn your entire house down. Burn your entire house down. I could hear tap water. Okay, so the sink's going. Let me see nanny cam. Show me the nanny cam.
It's 5 minutes early today.
It's 5 minutes early today, so it's the same time every day normally? What? I don't remember the scooter being there before sleeping. Dude, maybe it's just the kid. Maybe the kid's messing with him. Okay, the sink is definitely going. I can hear more water flowing. Oh, God. Oh, he knows too. He's like, oh, geez, here we go. Feels extremely cold. Man, being the man in the house... Oh, I thought that was something on the floor. Oh my god, it scared me. Being the man in the house is tough, man. Because you know, you have to do it. You have to be the one to go.
Okay, okay.
Something moves like smoke. Hey, I see that. What?
Mysteriously, someone or something had left the faucet running in both the kitchen and bathroom. After shutting them off, the sound of running footsteps are heard once again. Naturally, the father was shaken up. The family continues to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone can explain what's going on. Unfortunately, a definitive explanation has yet to be given. But what are your thoughts on this? Is the maid that was laid off responsible for the activity? Could Jerry, the imaginary friend, be the actual culprit? Or might there be something else that could explain all that's happened? As with most videos, this one has yet to be solved.
I blame the kid. I blame the little rat kid, who actually is kind of adorable. But I want to know when this friend Jerry started popping up. Was it after the maid was laid off? Was it before the maid was laid off? Was it after the maid was hired? Also, instead of the dad going alone, and I know this sounds like stupid because there might be an intruder and so you want like the man of the house to be the one to take care of it. Bring the kid. See if the kid sees Jerry. Where's Jerry? Who's Jerry? Is this Jerry? Bring the kid and see if the kid sees Jerry anywhere on these little adventures that you're doing around the house. All right, number 2. How does it get worse than
The following
that?
video comes from Deanna Boyce, who's the mother of 2 children and the wife of her husband.
Big forehead.
The house that her family lives in is a place they happily call home, as plenty of significant events have taken place there. In other words, lots of memories were made at this house. But one memory in specific frightens Deanna, as thinking about it makes her feel very uneasy. For months, her oldest daughter has been telling her that someone is inside her closet. She would often give the name of the person who's inside, which would usually be the name of a family member who had passed away.
Whoa.
But recently, she's been saying that a bad man is inside. Feeling spooked, Deanna had thought about contacting someone who could help her cleanse her home. But it was after seeing the following video that she immediately knew that a proper cleanse was needed as soon as possible.
See, when
Her
kids are
daughter's
involved,
asleep
bro.
When this is captured.
When kids are involved, I'm more inclined to believe. Oh my god, the door's opening. I was looking at the daughter. I was looking at the kid. Oh my god. I don't see anything in there though. Just like storage. Is the kid waking up? No, the kid didn't wake up. Oh.
The closet door mysteriously opens.
It could
on
be a
its
draft.
own.
It could be a draft.
It opens slowly and quietly, seemingly trying not to wake Deanna's daughter. Deanna states that no one could have been inside, as there isn't enough room for anyone to be there. Like most viewers, she thinks that something is in contact with her daughter. Unfortunately, this incident continues to haunt Deanna, reminding her that something dwells in her house, and that whatever this might be is possibly attached to her child.
I've said this before in like other videos, but I have no facts to back this up at all, but I just have a theory that children are more susceptible to seeing ghosts and spirits because their brain isn't like fully developed, and so maybe they probably just see the world differently. You know what I mean? They might see things that our brain doesn't pick up on anymore. Like our brain, like it's there, but our brain just shuts it out entirely. But maybe when you're very young, your brain isn't developed enough to like block out the extra spirits or whatever. Kind of similar to like dogs. A lot of people say dogs can see spirits, which is why sometimes they'll be playing or whatever, and then boom, they snap and look at something. And it's freaky, it creeps you out. But they have like much simpler brains. Much dumber, much more underdeveloped brains than humans. Maybe that's why they're able to see that sort of stuff.
In this last video, a person named Josh Fletch is exploring a penitentiary that is believed to be haunted. Along with some friends, Josh checks out the cells and other sites inside the building. But when Josh decides to go upstairs by himself to check the cells above, something pretty creepy is caught on camera.
This is so creepy
Take a
already.
look.
I may or may not have climbed up because there's no stairs.
Wait, did he say this is an abandoned building? If it is, why does it still have lights?
Upon arriving at the last cell,
Oh?
the silhouette of a person or something can be seen inside. Josh was immediately shaken to his core when he saw the dark figure standing there.
I
Although
feel like
neither
that's
Josh
real.
nor his friends have any clue as to what he saw, they can't help but feel that something paranormal had appeared. One theory is that the ghost of an inmate was caught
Oh
on camera.
my god, bro.
But who knows? What exactly did Josh see inside the jail cell?
Dude, that might be the most legit one yet. It just felt real. Like, that felt like a video that I would record with my buddies. The reaction to everything seemed very real there. But maybe that was just like maybe someone was pulling a prank on other people that broke in and put like one of those standing posters, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with anything I can think of to not believe because I really do not want to. But that is the last one of the day. If you guys did enjoy these scary videos and want to watch more, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click on this one right here.